Hey, what's up everyone? Adam here with Probably Got This, and today I want to go through 5 new item sets that I am so excited about coming up in the DLC Waking Flame and Update 31 for the Elder Scrolls Online. I believe these sets are going to bring some overall utility, new ways to play the game, and just outright some laughs and some fun. Before we get started, I'd just like to give a huge shout out to all the patrons. Thank you so much for the support. If you would like to become a patron, check out the link below in the description, and you can always watch us play live on twitch.tv/brahwegotthis, and you can come to our Discord. All the links below are in the description, and you can check out the website at brahwegotthis.com. So we're going to start out with one of the new sets from the Dread Cellar dungeon, and that set is Rush of Agony. Okay, Rush of Agony looks like a fantastic set for, honestly, my Templar tank. I would love to use this on here, or just anyone that is a stamina character. I'm actually really excited to see how this performs. But what this does is this is from the Dread Cellar dungeon, the new DLC dungeon, and this has 121 stamina recovery, 121 weapon and spell damage, 1,401 offensive penetration, and when you deal direct damage with a blink, charge, teleport, leap, or pull ability, pull enemies within 10 meters to you. After 2 seconds, deal 4,642 physical damage to all enemies within 7 meters. This effect can occur once every 8 seconds and scales off the higher of your weapon or spell damage. The pull will not apply crowd control immunity to the target. So for me, this set just screams my Templar tank, like I said, or a Nightblade. I am just so excited to use this on my Templar tank, though. The thing that I really like about this is that the pull doesn't actually apply crowd control immunity, because it says it will not apply the immunity to a target. So what I'm assuming is that you can still stun them after that. Now, if I've got that wrong, please let me know down in the comments, but I think that's really cool. Also, I know this scales off of weapon or spell damage, but to be honest, I would just want to use this again for the ability to group up enemies as a tank. And another cool thing too is it adds weapon and spell damage. So again, it's kind of pushing a hybrid stat line with that, which I kind of really like. The next set that we're going to talk about is from the Dread Cellar, and it is a monster set. This is Magma Incarnate. As you can see, this is what this looks like. It's absolutely crazy looking. You look like Sauron. That's the only reason why I want this set. Not really. No, it actually has a good effect, but I love this set. Okay, so what this does is this adds magicka and stamina recovery, and then when you heal yourself or a group member with a single target heal ability, grant the lowest health group member within 28 meters minor courage and minor resolve, increasing their weapon and spell damage by 215 and armor by 2974 for 10 seconds. Daedric energy will then bounce to nearby group members within 8 meters up to 3 times, applying minor courage and minor resolve for 10 seconds. This effect can occur once every 15 seconds. Okay, first off, again, this set just looks so cool. It looks like Sauron. But in all seriousness, I'm just glad to see that we got another healer monster set, or this could be a tanking monster set too. But I like this, and I think this is going to be fantastic for healers, especially in dungeon content. You can now apply minor courage and resolve, and you can actually stack this with Olorime or spell power cure, since those both give major courage. And this is just going to be an amazing buff for your team as a healer. I mean, it's just fantastic. You could also use this as a tank as well, like I said, and the uptime is also really nice. Again, magicka and stamina recovery. All right, the third set, and this might be one of my favorite sets that are coming with this DLC. This is GRISLY GOURMET. Okay, this is the sweet roll set, and this is what it does. This is a medium set. It adds max stamina, weapon and spell damage, 1401 offensive penetration, and 495 max stamina. When you deal light attack damage, it grants you a stack of Baker's Delight for 5 seconds. When you gain 3 stacks, you create a sweet roll next to your target for 5 seconds. If you or an ally touches the sweet roll, both you and your ally gain one of the following effects: restore 1593 health, magicka, and stamina, gain empower for 10 seconds, gain major force for 10 seconds. This effect can occur once every 2 seconds. Y'all, this set is honestly kind of bonkers and just outright hilarious. Like, this effect is kind of insane. Like, land 3 light attacks and either restore resources, gain empower, which increases your light attacks, or major force, which increases your crit damage. The fact that this can occur every 2 seconds is honestly fantastic, and honestly, I could see this being a great hybrid set. It adds 129 weapon and spell damage. You get over 1500 stam from the set, and this screams hybrid. You also get resources back, health, magicka, and stamina. Like, y'all, I really think they're pushing hybrids, and I know that they put that in the patch notes as well, but I'm really interested to see if we get some sort of hybrid class in the future, because This is honestly, like, they're pushing it a lot. Okay, the next set is Dark Convergence, and this is from the Rewards of the Worthy, and this is a set that I have been wanting for so long, and I am honestly so excited for this set. Like, I was using this and I was like, oh my gosh, this is exactly what I've wanted. So what this does is this gives max magicka, offensive penetration, weapon and spell damage, and casting abilities that leave an effect on the ground will create an area that applies a 30% snare and pulls enemies every 2 seconds after 1 second delay and stun them for 1 second. After 4 seconds, the area deals 2/8/3/3 magic damage to all enemies in the area and 5/6/6/6 magic damage to enemies within 3 meters of the center, increasing by 10% for each target. This effect can occur once every 20 seconds and scales off of higher weapon or spell damage. This, again, is literally the exact set, basically, that I have wanted, that I talked about on my stream for such a long time for healers. The reason being is I've always wanted a healer set that could, you could lay a heal down and it could do damage, basically. And so the reason being is it says you cast an ability that leaves an effect on the ground. So like an AoE ability, right? So you do like a healing springs, and you'll see this in the footage. So that means that you could cast, again, healing springs, and you're going to get a 30% snare. You're going to pull the enemies. You're going to stun them. And then after 4 seconds, the area deals magic damage to all the enemies in the area. And then you're going to do more magic damage to enemies within 3 meters of the center. And it's going to increase by 10% for each target. It's insane. Like, and when you watch this footage, this is literally so amazing. I can't explain to you how excited I am for this set. Like, casting healing springs, pulling the enemies in, and damaging them is so awesome. Like, you put this on a warden healer, this looks like it's going to just wreck things. And they have a passive buff that increases magic damage. So you're going to get even more magic damage with that. So you guys know that I love me some weird builds, and I know that this set is technically for PvP. It's to help with Zergs, but you know, and let's be honest, I'm trying to use it in PvE. And the last set that I want to talk about is HROTHGAR'S Chill. This is another Rewards of the Worthy set. What this does is this adds max health, 1401 armor, 1401 offensive penetration, and stunning or immobilizing your enemy causes them to burst with frost magic, applying the chilled status effect, dealing 26% of their total physical and spell resistance as frost damage to themselves and enemies within 8 meters of them. This effect can occur once every 7 seconds. This is such a cool set, no pun intended. Like, I'm so happy to see another frost set. I was using this, and you can see in the footage, this really hits hard. And so I want to try this on a frost tank, but I also want to try this on my frost ice warden DPS. Like, pairing this with frostbite for that build, this sounds like something that I want to do every day of the week, every day. I like this set a lot so far, and I really hope they keep trying to push the bounds of frost sets, because I really like frost damaging builds. I think it's really cool. But that's going to wrap up my 5 sets that I'm excited about in the upcoming DLC and update in ESO. I hope you guys and gals enjoyed this. If you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, and heavy attack that bell icon to increase your DPS and to not miss any content in the channel. Again, you can always check out all our content on brahwegotthis.com. You can follow me on Twitter, you can come to the Twitch stream, and you can come to the Discord. We have all the links below in the description. But let me know down in the comments below what you are excited about with the upcoming patch, and I'd like to see your feedback on these sets of what you're finding out with them. Until next time, y'all, just remember to have faith, be great, and Sauron says I'll see you on ESO.